They'll keep it on the ground. Baker shifts by him, and he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Baker. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Now 2nd and 9. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Baker. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league. On 3rd and 5, and 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more. Because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd down, Tua. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Such a tough position to defend in the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off injury and made the play call a success.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Tua going to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now 2 are going to change the play. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Devontae Adams, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Now for the point after. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. At their own 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Mustang 19.
Now Cunningham. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now the Bucs going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
This is White on the screen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
Here's Cunningham. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Cunningham. He's got White here. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Rashad White with career touchdown number 60. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At their own 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
Got a man, that's Ayuk. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Play action. Now it's Tua. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a diving catch right side. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a 2nd and 10.
In motion, the tight end. On 2nd down, it's Baker. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Baker, and he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now Cunningham. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Jalen Carter forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
Cunningham looking to throw. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Returnable here from the 38. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. There he goes, left side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down moving. They'll come out in the pistol.
20 TX.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 4th down now after a loss of 2. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back.
Ready.
They start the drive with White.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go up the middle with White.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Let's go now.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground with White. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Stop low, 18. Check. Hurt.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 18. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their head.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Giants. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
His defensively got to be feeling confident. Taking it right down Broadway. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 45 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Cunningham to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Giants are right back in this football game.
Intercepted by the Giants. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's 2nd down.
Here's Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That is caught. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Now Tua.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
First down, New York.
All right, let's go.
Here's Tua. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Here comes second down.
And a yard.
Come on, two.
Throwing Tua.
Up the middle they go. Baker. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
He's brought down.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now Tua. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
20, TX.
Here's Tua.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
New York.
Here's first down. Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Tua to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Another try from the 19, 2nd and 10.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are in the score.
And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
30-yard line.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay,